DM's log, day 34. The Dragon Halo is ready for her maiden voyage. However, I have some last-minute preparations to perform before departure. In addition to transferring the last of the construction resources into the constructor inputs, I plan on visiting the solar farm once more in order to not only complete my rank 6 medical mission, but also to make plans for beginning a Pentaxid farm. All right, welcome back everybody to KnowItAllDM Entertainment. I'm KnowItAllDM. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing great, hanging out playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, don't forget to hit that like button. So, there's an issue going on right now ever since the last update to Empyrion, and sensors are getting borked. Specifically, the sensor here in my, the lights for my landing bay, the sensor for this door, the sensor under here for this light, and the sensors up here in the hallway. I've redone them 4 times now, and as long as I don't log out and back in, they seem to work fine. Now, it's possible that this is a reoccurrence of a issue that they were having before, where if you go out of range of, render range of the sensor device, also including logging out, that when you come back in, they'll just be constantly on. And that seems to be what's happening, because when I log back on, the lights in here are on, the door's open, there's the lights out here are on, and all the lights up there in the living chamber are on, and this light down here is on. So it's like those sensors are receiving permanent on signals. But it's only those sensors. The sensors with smaller areas, such as the one back here, this one, no problem. The one back here in engineering, no problem. The one back here with the teleport room, no problem. All of the rooms on the sides here, no problem. And even the up here, no problem. Up here, this one, no problem. And out here, no problem. But those larger areas, this hallway and this, which I have set on a ore sensor. Originally it was a 2x ore, but I was trying to see if the 4x would fix the problem. It did not. Are set so that all the lights in the hallway and in here are set to lounge lights. So whether you're in the hallway or in here, all the lights are on. And then for some reason, this little light under here with this area that just extends from here to that wall, this one gets borked, and this one, this sensor and that sensor that's over there, which were behind there, and I had to. So in order to fix them, you actually have to physically move them to a place where they have not yet been. And I'm going to run out of room if I have to keep doing this, because like down here, the sensor here was originally here. Then I moved it to here, fixed it, and it worked. Then I moved it back over here after it broke, and it still didn't work. Now it doesn't work on either of those, so I moved it to here. There's only a limited number of places over here I can put the sensor before it's going to stop. Like, I'm not going to be able to put it anywhere, and it won't work anywhere. So, yeah, that's the thing. We're also going to find out if it's a render range thing, because I'm going to be heading out to the solar farm. And before I head out, hold on. Let me just Come over here and land real quick. Okay. So, I don't have the highest level of the Pentaxa, the high yield ones built. I do plan on getting that if I can get up to 500. That will probably be the next thing I get if I can get up to 500 points. As it is, I've gotten all my points from my levels. The only points I'm gaining are from the only ones that I have left to gain right now. Are the ones that you would gain from the journey book, specifically from the arrival logs or from all the logs of the ships beyond the starter planet one. Yeah, those are the codes that I could have used to hack my way into the drone base if I had wanted to, but I didn't. Sorry about that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over to. Oh, it's a rank 6 mission, not a rank 7 mission. I thought it was rank 7. Well, I'm gonna go plant some crops and then finish my rank 7 mission. Finish the rank 6 mission, then finish the rank 7 mission for medical before we leave. I do want to see these Pentaxid things. Can you even build them in here, or are they built? I think they're built in the food processor, because I believe they are under garden. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So Pentaxid, Promethium, and hydrogen. We actually have a decent amount of this. So let's. I'm actually gonna have to dive over here. We'll come on in to here. I wonder if the sensors on this are getting borked as well. Right now the only light reflections I see are, yeah, I think these are on. If I come over here, these come on and those go off, so the light sensors here are fine. The lights in the hall seem to work. Engineering would be one of the larger ones in here, and its sensors seem to work. So I don't know what the problem with that is. Okay, so we've got these hydrogen things, cold storage repository. Okay, throw some of those in there, throw Promethium in there, and throw raw Pentaxid. So now we should be able to come over here. Oh, that's the one I want to do, which is the restroom gel, which we have. It looks like I need to actually put actual Promethium pellets in there rather than raw Promethium. We're gonna have to Promethium those. I could have sworn I had a restroom gel somewhere, but maybe not. So let's make. All right, let's find out. How much does it need per? 5 Erestrum gel per unit. So how many do we have? We have plots of 9. We'll probably have at least 100. So if, let's see, this does, he gets, I'm not going to be able to make all that. Just turn it all into gel. While we're doing that, you can turn these all into pellets. And then we'll get that done. I'm gonna go ahead and head out to the station, which it should actually have a lot of power cells built up from its 2 constructors that have just been going non-stop since I set it up. I haven't actually gone back there to retrieve any of the solar cells, the power cells. So let's just see what the situation over here is. Here. Okay. Solar cells. Man, look at that. Okay. First things first, let's just go ahead and harvest the crops. Okay. Come on. All right, we got all those. And you see, they've all spoiled because I didn't go ahead and transfer them all over. That's disappointing. Let's do this. See, because I waited the small amount of time it took to get back over here. Alright. Let's see. I did unlock the harvest fridge, so I should be able to put that in here, and instead of the harvest repository, utilize several harvest fridges, and that should give us what we need. But on this side, I'm gonna go ahead and as soon as we get them harvested, we're gonna go ahead and just transfer it all over to the fridge. Alright, not worrying too much about the wood. Okay. Now, I'm only going to replant what's necessary for the mission, because everything else that we're going to be putting in there is going to end up being taxed. Let's go ahead and turn you off. So let's go ahead. Let's connect to Dark. Okay. it doesn't count if you do the click and drag. Okay. Now, let's see what we've got. It wants aloe vera, plant fibers, ahex, mushroom. Plant fibers, mushrooms, ahex. Spice and coffee. Coffee and spice. And it's 3 of each. Alright, rank 6 of medical. Alright, so this is rank 7. Okay. First aid kits, detox kits, decontamination kits, and large health packs. I do have all those unlocked. Large health packs. I don't have those unlocked. So those are what I need to unlock. Great. So I'm not going to be able to unlock, and I'm not going to be able to finish this until I can unlock more of the other stuff. So for now, I'm going to put all these sprouts into here. Because I might want to replant them eventually if I need them for the medical things. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take all these back over. Because I haven't used much of the existing medical stuff anyway. So, one thing that I haven't done yet on the Dragon Halo is to equip it with a cold storage repository. I should probably do that. Actually, I think... No, I can't put a repository here because there's the repository walls behind it, which are this guy's, which is now up to 335,000. I can put a small cold storage repository somewhere, and I think... Did you not output one somewhere? Or did I cancel it? I may have canceled it. Large blocks. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Because we're not going to be able to fit all of the stuff that's in here. Let's see, 31,000 is all we need. Probably make it like 35,000. Oh, I need to go junk dart fridge into there. So if I make that 35,000, then it'll at the very least hold all of that. That's not going to be too many blocks. The question is, where do I want to put it? In theory, let's see, what is your... Yeah, you're 38, and you're just... So I really just need 4 blocks, and it'll be fine. I could replace these, but I like these here. I could put them up here, and yeah, it looks like this has got borked. Let's go back and check this. This one has not gotten borked, so that's good. At least for now, this is not borked. But the hallway there has gotten, which is disappointing, but there's such low levels of light it doesn't matter. In theory, I could replace these walls with repositories, but they won't have the same textures. It'll have this texture, but it won't have that texture. So if I were to replace something, it would probably be better to do these walls in here. Like that one, and that one. I mean, I suppose I could no really real good place to put it. I mean, I suppose I could replace some of this up here, lower the sensor down, you know, have the lower part of it be but I don't know. It's this is the conundrum with the ship. Now that I've got it already like put together, I suppose the best thing to do would probably be to put it here and move the oxygen storage and recycling bins against these walls, but I don't want them to be big ones. I want them to be the half blocks. Grr. I suppose I could replace those blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is the I don't know. Let's see. You don't have that floor texture, but you wouldn't really need it. Okay, let's do this. Okay, you. I want a cold storage repository. All right. I put the cold storage repository here, it's not gonna, I'm not gonna need to retexture anything. Now, I can connect to here. That, we've got a 40,000 repository, cold storage repository, cold storage repository, over. Alright. Now, it's not as large as this one, but it can still hold everything we currently have, which is all that really matters. So, we've got that. All this stuff is the deconstructed stuff from the DM Transport 1. And now it's all of our stuff from that as well. Okay. So we have, and that's over half our storage, which okay. So we have that. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna turn off. Let's see. I'm gonna turn off the constructors. Not that we can't well, I can probably just leave them on now. Because we've got more, it's not gonna affect our power usage much because we have such a high output. We're not even using 1% of it. So, we're good with that. Let's see. Now, I'm going to want your input to be the cold storage repository. This will be renamed extra food, just in case this gets full for some reason. Which, speaking of, let's food output. I don't think there's anything in the captain's fridge. So we've got our food output here. Not that I really need it unless I die. Okay. I believe we are ready to go on a maiden voyage. I'm gonna have to let's see. This this wants us to go to Vertron. Search black hole systems is what it says. But we know the black hole system we want to go to. I think a good maiden voyage will be to the Vertron system. So let's head out to the Vertron system. All right, let's do a last minute check. Quartermasters. Check. Cold storage transferred. Check. Let's do orbital station. Main constructor output. Check. We can get you making those. It's not gonna do all that, but it will do however many it can. Okay. Oxygen transferred. Check. Fuel container. Check and check. Pentaxid tank full. Oxygen tanks need to be refilled. Fuel could use a top off. Okay. Dragon Halo. Fuel storage A. Fuel systems are completely full. All right. Let's activate flight systems. Flight systems active. Course. Let's see. What is our warp distance? Warp distance with current warp drive, which is a upgrade 3, 59 light years. Okay, Orntel system is here, which means the Vertron system should be within a relative close proximity to here. There it is. Vertron system. Distance 26.1 light years. We can actually see it from Mantara. All right. We have launch. All systems nominal. Power usage at 0.3%. Target course is locked. Speed is 100 meters per second. We are looking good. Ready for warp activation in 3, 2, 1, warp. All right, we have arrived in the Vertron system. We are beneath the black hole of the system, coming to a full stop. Checking our system map, the Jewel of Vertron is a relatively close planet. Cannot be seen due to interference from the black hole. In fact, no stars can be seen. It is probably best see with a 1.1 AU. The question is now, with 1.1 AU, that would normally use 2 pentaxid. I could save 1 pentaxid each way by taking the Rhino out and warping there in the Rhino. However, 1 pentaxid, that's 2 pentaxid total. Actually, it's just 1 pentaxid because we'd be warping not back to the sun, but rather from there to our next destination. I do believe warping there in our capital vessel will be our main, best option. So we are now locked on the Jewel of Vertron, warping in 3, 2, 1, warp. Okay, coming to a stop. Now the question is, will the mission continue when I get down to the planet, or will it only continue, or is it borked? That's the question. We started on Riata. This is rank 7 search black hole system. Pulling up PDA tool just to check. So that would be exploration, arid 7. Yes, it's enter the planet's atmosphere is what it's expecting us to do. So, okay. Now, I know that this planet does not allow info panel. This planet does not allow capital vessels. Let's just get a good ping. There are a lot of ghost ship activity. So I would feel safer activating our combat systems. We don't currently have any any shield capability. However, our ammo repository does have ammunition for not the cannon turrets. It doesn't have ammunition for the laser turrets either. So let's go ahead and see if we can make up some ammunition. Because we have 2 constructors, let's do this. All right, you are going to output to the ammo repository. We are going to call you ammunition constructor. I would use you, but you can't do all the ammunitions we're going to need. So, ammunition constructor. Can I even unlock? No, I need 3 more unlock points. Or I could unlock this, which would unlock that as well. That is what I need to get laser ammunition. What we should have done is stopped by the junkyard station. But as it is, our defenses aren't the best at the moment, so we're gonna have to deal with just having whatchamacallit, just our miniguns. Okay. Let's come on out here in the dart. And we're going to come down to the Jewel of Vertron. Lots of ghost ship activity. We're going to come down to the Jewel of Vertron. And we're going to investigate the planet and see what we have to see. Detecting an unusual energy coming from the planet. The energy seems to be alive. And of course that's... I'm not sure where it's coming from, but somewhere on this planet there must be a source. I suggest you find this source. Alright, so let me pull up the dialogue and fix that dialogue. That dialogue would be exploration. It will be the same dialogue for all rank 7. No, it's just... Okay. Go, and I'll just go ahead, move these dialogues to the proper folder. So next time it should be fine, and it'll go back from delay 8 to delay 3, so this will just go instead of as slow as it did. Find the source of the energy so we might better understand what it is. How can energy be alive? That's eerie. Okay. Eerie energy source. Nothing in this vicinity. I believe at the moment this planet has reclaimed. Yeah, reclaimed POIs, which will be replaced eventually with haunted ones. But for now, we've got Polaris guarding these facilities. These reclaimed facilities are meant to be on other planets. Go ahead, go away, all you spam. There. They're meant to be on planets that are not haunted, but basically Polaris has reclaimed the abandoned facilities. Oh look, there's trees in here. And so, alright, these wardrobes and this fridge we can actually access because these are, this is a salvage POI rather than a Polaris one, so we can loot to our heart's content. What are you trying to get at me for, huh? Ooh, that's nice. Partially filled box of bullet casing. Maybe we can find... Those are... Maybe we can find some, I think most of the regular storage containers are going to be empty. Maybe we can find ammunition containers with actual... ammunition that we can use. Okay. Before we go down, I'm going to show everybody a little hint with this. Okay, they didn't fix that hole yet. Alright, over here, quarantine access pass 3488. So even though this is an admin POI, we will have access to the lower level. Pentaxa, very nice. Okay. I don't know why my frames are kind of forky right now. Fridge. More fridge. That needs to be changed. Okay. One. Salvage tool and mechanical drill. Okay. Most of the good loot in this POI is down at the bottom, but we've got a lot of mediocre loot up here at the top areas. When we get down to the bottom, we're gonna have to make some decisions. Okay. What was it? 3488, I believe, was the code. That's there. 4. Okay, so back here, there used to be a container. It's been moved. But I believe the container over here, has this one been removed? Yes. Okay. That's fine. I know down near the bottom there is a container. Infectious substance beyond this point. Cleanup crew access only. Yes, I'm here to help clean up. Security lockdown clear. Turret offline. Right, it looks like they're cleaning up this area quite nicely. A little bit of it left down there and some goo over here. Ugh, look at the goo on the ceiling. But they've cleaned up a lot of the goo that was surrounding these windows. That's good. And then here's where we get to 3488. Heavily infectious substance beyond this point. No entry without permit. Well, I have a permit. Okay. We can take the elevator all the way down. However, very nice. Okay. Yes, yes, I know. We haven't fixed that. Oh yeah, I don't have my helmet on. Let's just reload. I don't care. Alright, we can put the gun down now. None of these are gonna have anything. That. But up here, there should still be you. Nice. I'll get rid of those rockets if I have to. Okay. Now here. Down here, they're reinstalling one of the generators that was blown up, or that was, you know, missing. I believe these two were missing in the abandoned version of the base. And we are here. Do not shoot! Do not shoot! And then we come over to here. There's where the core was. And you'll notice they blocked off all of the places where the things are spawning. That's not a lot. I'll take it. Okay, and that is the reclaim factory. You can obviously tell that there have been some good attempts to reclaim the facility. I did get you right. Okay. Alright, let's head back up, and I'm going to keep looking for the, whatchamacallit, the alien, thing, ziggurat, the alien ziggurat. I think it's all the lights and people that make this make my frames on here go down. Maybe particularly the people. So let's go ahead, get out of here, and my frames continuously went down as I got lower and lower. So just a quick look. Are these still? No, I don't. They were. Yeah, because normally there's a loot crate through there, but I think I removed it. Okay. Alright, so let's just go back through all this. And when I get back up, I'm going to just head out and start looking. Did I loot you? I did not. Yeah, that was totally worth it. That is worth it. Okay. Back up here. And I'm gonna keep looking for... I'm going to keep looking for the cursed ziggurat. And I'll be back when I find it. It could take a while. Alright, so I returned here to the Dragon Halo. And the reason I did is because I remembered I had unlocked the high sensitivity detector for the hover vessel. Now, when I got back, this is borked. This light stays on permanently now. So, there's that. But at least this door is working. This light under here is also borked again. So, the door here is the only one that is not borked. I'm hoping that because of the location or something, wherever it is, that it's going to remain not borked. Because it'd be annoying if I had to fix it again and again and again. Like I'm going to have to do with the lights. So what I've done, I built the high sensitivity detector. I built some scrap hover vessel devices and the scrap portable generator. I should get some fuel. Let's just back her up to the Dragon Halo here real quick. Come in right about here. Dragon Halo. I did go ahead and unloaded everything I had picked up, but Fuel B will throw you on here. Okay. So now I should be able to come down and salvage a hover vessel of some sort in order to equip it with the high sensitivity detector, and then I should be able to just ping portions of the planet at a time, large portions of the planet. Let's just come on down right here to the first hover vessel we see. Because it doesn't matter the size of the hover vessel, all that matters is that it is a hover vessel. In fact, a smaller one would be preferable. See, that one, it's a little too big for my usage because it needs better CPU. There's another one. Maybe this one's a bit smaller. Junk. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Okay, it is during the day. Does not have a core on it. It does have a cockpit, which is good. It's actually got a generator and fuel tank already, which is nice. Its CPU is fine. Okay. So we should be able to pop that on. Put a little bit of fuel in here. Where's... It already has some, but let's go ahead and pop her off. Turn her on. And P. Now, because this is a high sensitivity detector, there's the cursed ziggurat right there. everything we just pinged is going to be permanent on the map. Not necessarily on here, but on here, it's going to stay. So as you can see, it covered a large portion of the planet. Not quite half the planet. But it still covered a large portion of the planet and allows us now to see. We're actually really close to the cursed ziggurat. That's surprising that we just happened to come down there. But as you can see, I came down here in the dark to begin with, and I made my way up here. I was pinging as I went, and then by the time I got over to here, I'm like, you know, I'm thinking, wait a minute, I've got that detector. So, cursed ziggurat is right near where we are. So let's go ahead. Hover vessel, fuel. We should be able to out oxygen. Pull out the bit of oxygen we have. And now I can retrieve that, pick that up, and this is as it was. Now, look at that black hole in the middle of the... okay. So now, on the Jewel of Vertron, we have all these that we can do, and we're just gonna pop the cursed ziggurat. And we should be able to buzz the ziggurat. I don't know if it's going to give us a dialogue as soon as we get to it, or if we're going to have to PDA. I think it'll give us a thing as soon as we get to it. Alright, we're on the other side of the turrets, which is good. There we go. The alien ziggurat seems to be emitting some sort of eerie energy similar to the ghost ships found around the galaxy. Perhaps if you have a full team of a soldier, engineer, and medic, you might be able to get in and figure out how to stop it. So, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. That should... Yep, it automatically tried to activate this, and when we activate it now, follow up on the distress call. That, let's check this one, activate mission, follow up on the distress call. Okay. So, what it was is that I don't know what the issue was. Maybe it was trying to do this again. Okay, so I've done some changes with how this works, and if I were to do PDA RD, reload data, it would... Okay, so I've got it so it automatically activates the relevant rank 8 mission, and it adds a thing at the beginning called Fukushima Distress Call before the UES Fukushima. And what it does is it activates the dialogue that this used to activate, but it would only do it once, and if it does it a second time, it gives you a blank thing like you just saw. I don't know if it's supposed to give it like you just saw or if it's just supposed to skip it. I don't know. I think it's supposed to just skip it. So, because this is end rather than go to a next dialogue. So, because this is sort of an intermediate playthrough, because it started before I added it and then added it afterwards, I haven't reloaded the data because I don't want to bork my thing. but when I start a new thing, and I may eventually do the PDA reload data thing if it gets to a point where we think we need to. But in any case, we now have those two. We need to get this one and then this one done. Xerax Space Drone. Alright, I'm going to activate the Xerax Space Drones mission. There we go. Alright, so we found the cursed ziggurat. I'm going to leave it marked. Well, no, there's no point in me leaving it marked anymore. Because there's nothing I can do with it at the moment. The cursed ziggurat is a... for those of you who do not know, the cursed ziggurat is going to be a team mission. And what that's going to be is... it'll have another tab that says team missions, I believe, because it says solo missions, and it's a different tab, team missions. And the team mission will unlock to at any time you finish a rank 7. And the mission will be to go into the ziggurat and to basically shut it down. You won't destroy the core, but there you'll be able to get in and do stuff. But I'm actually going to redesign the ziggurat from what it is. It will look relatively the same on the outside, but on the interior, it'll be a lot different. So anyway, now that we've done that, let's head back to the Dragon Halo, and I suppose to finish off the Maiden voyage, we can head back to our home system. Alright, so we're back in space. Actually, rather than heading back to the home system, I think I'm going to let you guys decide where we go from here. We've got a few options, okay? We could head back to Mentara and head back to Mentara and plant the few pentaxid crystals that we have. We could try to go around nearby systems looking for resources, or we could go ahead and continue to the Fukushima here to try to get more unlock points so that we can actually unlock these two and complete our medical mission, which that's probably going to be the best idea. There's a lot that we could do. I went right past it. So once I land, I'm going to call that an episode, and I'm going to let you guys decide what we do in the next episode. Let's just come on in here, do a little turnaround. Dock. And I'm going to say that's going to be it for this episode. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. Next episode, we're going to go wherever the commenters want us to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. And if you want to see more Empyrion Galactic Survival Star Salvage, go ahead and subscribe. I'm KnowItAllDM, and as always, y'all have a good day now.